Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
A publication called California Black Media conducted interviews with some of the California Legislative Black Caucus members, and they asked them 7 questions. Now, last week, I featured that of Isaac Bryan, who's Assemblyman in Los Angeles. And this week, I'm going to give the spotlight to Lori Wilson, who is the Assemblywoman in Solano County, which is Northern California. Now, she is the outgoing chair of the California Legislative Black Caucus, but in her interview, she was asked a series of questions specifically for Black Californians, and for whatever reason, it just seems like it never just landed. The answers rather for Black Californians, but this particular question I want to focus on, and this is what she was asked, and this is what she said. In one word, what is the biggest challenge Black Californians faced? Familiarity. People are so familiar with our struggle that they minimize it. Other people struggle, but ours is just so familiar that you have to remind people how terrible it is. You have to remind people what racism looks like. You have to remind people what discrimination looks like. Well, Lori Wilson, what I like to do is remind people of what you did. You remember this past August when you and your homies there at the Assembly, California Legislative Black Caucus, y'all was supposed to be going to take up the reparations bill and put it on the floor so Governor Gavin Newsom could vote or veto them. Y'all remember when y'all didn't even do that? You remember when Isaac Bryan got caught turning his back toward Assembly member Bill Esseley when he tried to out y'all? You remember that? You remember from 2020 when y'all had this committee and y'all was going to get reparations for Black Californians who were descendants of slavery, and then y'all went and y'all stuttered? Matter of fact, you didn't stutter. You didn't do anything. As Black Californians were in the lobby there, they were anticipating y'all coming out saying, we did it. We put it on the floor, and y'all were lying to them the whole time. We need to remind people of that. You know what else we need to remind them of, Lori? Is that when you got caught, you came out and said, well, you know, this is a multi-year study. It's not something that we could just do right away, but that ain't what you said. In fact, it was already a multi-year study. So what you talking about? That was your excuse because y'all got caught lying to the very people who put you in office. Y'all spent all that money for this study of reparations, and then you didn't even bother with trying to take it to Big Daddy Gavin Newsom, because that's who he is to y'all. He a big daddy. You didn't want him to have to make a decision. So what y'all did was, you know, y'all got this little apology for slavery. We don't want that. We want a check. And when I say we, I mean us Californians. We want a check. We didn't want the excuses that you gave. So I'm going to make it my mission to remind, because that's the word you like to use, remind everybody of what you did not do when you had the opportunity to do it. Now, you got elected this time because there wasn't a lot of time to really just tell the people about what you did. Oh, but yes, we got 2 years, ma'am. And we're going to keep ringing the alarm about what you and all your homies did to Black people. And we're also going to remind them that you didn't have a problem with getting migrants all that they needed. Y'all don't have a problem with that. Y'all voted on those bills without a problem. But when it came down to Black people, oh, well, you know, this is a multi-year study. We're going to have to wait and see. Well, guess what? You're going to have to wait and see if you get elected next time. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.